We're starting right now. Oh, fucking hell. Free pizza. I still can't hear you. Welcome to the show. She can't see what I'm looking at. So we're going to start this show. It's episode 23. I don't have the soundboard up again. Every time we sit down, I think I don't have the soundboard. I got to unmute Jonas because he's starting to go already. We're going to let him take over the show. Joining me from across the table, Miyuki and Jonas Garvin, Los Angeles, California. How we doing, sir?
Dude, I'll tell you what. We're doing okay, all things considered. I just want to start the show. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but huge construction accident in Seattle, Washington yesterday. Crane collapse, kills a couple of fucking iron workers and a couple other people, injures a few more people. From someone who comes from a construction background and a construction family, somebody's a member of the Iron Workers Union, it brings tears to my eyes because all this shit's preventable. And all I'm going to say, because I don't want to bring the show down, because we got a lot of shit to talk about and we're going to have some fun. Here's the deal. Every fucking construction accident is fucking preventable. Granted, there's weird things that happen, but you know what? From what I've read about this accident, was somebody going, hey, it's really windy, and somebody else going, oh, hey, but we got to get this done. So now there's a couple guys that aren't going home to fucking kiss their wives or their fucking kids or anything because somebody wanted some money. So it just brought tears to my eyes this morning, dude. I mean, I've been a part of so many phone calls or experiences of people getting killed or really fucked up in construction accidents. Like I said, my whole family's involved in the business, whether it be a carpenter, ironworker, bricklayer, electrician, plumber, whatever. It's a dangerous fucking business. It's very, very fucking dangerous. And on that note, I know you guys are over in London or whatever. When you see people up there on these buildings doing their job, fucking buy them a beer or a coffee or something. Like, these motherfuckers are risking their lives because you need a fucking high-rise put up. Now, granted, we all go up there by choice. It's our choice to go up there and risk our lives. And we all know the fucking deal that we might get fucking dead. But you know what? Sometimes when you get dead, it's because of somebody wanting money. And that's what really, really upset me this morning, because they kept pushing on, much like the crane accident in Milwaukee that happened in, I think it was 99 when they were building Miller Park. And for those listening and for youngsters like Miyuki, Google it, Miller Park crane accident. What happened there is they brought a crane in to make this huge pick. A pick means a lift, you know, right? And it was getting windy. And there was a few people who were like, it's getting too windy.
Yeah.
And there were some guys who are like, well, we got to get it done. Well, guess what? 3 guys got killed right then and there. You can put it up on YouTube. It's right there. You can watch the crane collapse. You can watch these motherfuckers die. These motherfuckers don't get to go home that day over some bullshit fucking $34 an hour. So, like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much anymore. This morning I was crying about it because as a longstanding member of the Ironworkers Union, it breaks my fucking heart. And I'm starting to tear up right about now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking, these construction accidents don't need to fucking happen. And it really upset me this morning for whatever reason. I'm really fucking torn up about it that people lost their lives because somebody wanted their fucking building put up a day faster than it should have been. And it's much like the BP oil spill that happened a few years back. You remember that? You know, they made a movie about it. It's called I can't remember. It's got Kurt Russell in it. What's it called?
They
Deepwater
made a movie
Horizon.
about that?
I think so, yeah.
Deepwater Horizon.
Oh man,
Kurt Russell's in
I
it.
have to watch that because not to cut off your
And
story.
it's all because motherfucking the executives wanted something done faster, and people got fucking killed.
Yeah.
Because it's the executives weren't getting killed. It was the motherfuckers making like $30 an hour that are working the rig getting killed.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, we can go on and on about how money is the root of all evil, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I've had friends that have been killed or maimed in construction access, and I'm not going to go too much longer about it because I don't be the Debbie Downer on the show. But at the same time, it's like, come on, fuckers, let's not have to worry about getting dead when you fucking bring your lunch pail and go to work every morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a dangerous world. It's a dangerous world, man. And a lot of us take on these jobs that unfortunately don't offer the safety that a lot of other jobs, might offer. And, it's like law enforcement officers, military, even I think like taxi driver is like one of the most dangerous jobs out there. These people that are going into these coal mines to look for coal.
That's the thing, dude. Like, the danger going into it. If you're a cop, a firefighter, you sign up for it. If you're an iron worker, a fucking crab fisherman, the danger. However, what I'm saying is what my problem is when people override shit that you shouldn't. Like, if you're a cop and you see a harmful situation, you don't override and go in there to put yourself in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this situation in Seattle was because somebody wanted to go faster, and it shouldn't have happened. It was preventable. Yeah. My thing is, it's dangerous to be a cop. It's dangerous to be a fireman. It's dangerous to be an iron worker. It's dangerous to be a fucking, crab fisherman. But you don't take the unnecessary risks. That's what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't take unnecessary risks.
No, a lot of times those risks aren't even really up to you. Like you said, you got somebody upstairs.
That's what I'm saying. It's some boss that's making a couple bucks more than you are and wants to put on a show and be a suck ass. He wants to suck Lumberg's dick, if I can. Do you know who Lumberg is? Miyuki?
Lumberg? No, she won't know who Lumberg.
Lumberg fucked her. Do you know who Lumberg is, Miyuki?
She won't know who Lumberg. Don't.
Holy fuck! I swear to God. Okay.
God damn it!
Until
I'm
we can have her
fucking
back
tired
on the
of
show.
defending
I love you to death.
Miyuki for her age.
So sorry.
Look, I will make sure. I'm gonna get her a list.
Asian chick on our show, but like, dude, we gotta get her like a stack of DVDs or whatever.
I will give her the DVDs to take home with her. I'll even give her do you have a laptop with a USB drive?
Yeah.
So I'll give her a drive to take home to watch the DVDs on.
No, no, she's Asian. Don't give her anything to drive. I don't want her to fucking have anything to drive. Just give her the movies. Give her on VHS so we're safe.
No.
I don't have a VHS.
The only thing that I've got on VHS or VCR tape is the R. Kelly sex tape that I found.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, Can you put that on? But anyway, like, so Miyuki's basically like my brother's age, and he's a millennial. So I'm thinking there's got to be like 10. Don't we talk about this every week? Like, there's got to be like 10 movies that she has to see before she can even be hanging out with us.
You put together the list of the 10 most.
I've got the list.
Okay, so text over the list so that she can refer to it, and then if I've got the stuff on DVD, I will give it to her.
I'm sorry, I can't give anyone a list that's holding a unicorn frappuccino right now. That's that cup, isn't it?
She drinks tea.
Oh, now she's drinking tea. Now she's pulling the Asian card. Okay,
she doesn't
fine.
even drink
Whatever,
my
Bruce
water.
Lee.
I got like Zip Tap, and if you don't, I don't think we have Zip Tap in this thing. No,
Jesus,
you don't
guys.
touch my water. That's for the fucking fish tank now.
Are you drinking water?
So
how are we doing the free pizza and vodka pod?
Oh, I haven't have any booze. Hold on. Well, you talk to her about what movies she should watch. I'm gonna go take a quick
get you some liquor
break, and then bring the vodka over.
Okay.
Yeah. See, here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
He's gonna go pee, and basically try to keep his giant black wiener out of the toilet, and he's gonna have to throw it over his shoulder, and it's so awesome that he's not here right now, so I can talk this shit. You're gonna cry laughing. Can you hear it? Has it hit the water yet? Does it sound like a poop? Because it's like this. Can you hear me? Oh yeah, we're going. Oh yeah, we're going to jail. Oh, like he finally went and got some liquor. Don't tell him why you're laughing so hard. Do not tell him why you're laughing so hard.
You do know that he
and what are you doing with a pour
right?
spout? Do you live in a bar?
I have to listen to this when I edit the shit tonight, you dickhead.
Oh, now I'm a dickhead. All right. Okay. She's laughing. Oh, look. Are you?
She's talking shit about.
You got a pour spout and you're drinking out of a NyQuil cup. What the fuck is going on over here?
You know what I got today? I haven't gone pee yet. Stop
that
making her
Stoli?
laugh and you're making me worry. I still can't hear you. Do the show.
Well, it's easy to make Asian chicks laugh. Just, all you gotta do is talk about huge black cock.
Oh my
See,
God!
there you go.
Don't say.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Again on the show, the Cubs are playing at 1:00. The Bears had a draft. We had a good draft story. I'm trying to keep the show going because people that are watching right now
Yeah.
are going to turn off because the black guy, of course, they're lazy by nature, those people. And he's going, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's going to take care of his baby mama. I don't know if he's going to go fuck a fat white girl. I have no idea. So I don't know what's going on right now. He brings over a bottle of Stoli and does a shot out of a NyQuil cup. I feel bad for the NyQuil because now the NyQuil is not without its plastic cup. And I love NyQuil because it's got that cool cup on top. It's like, wow, I get to sleep and a free shot glass. So basically, what's going on in your life, Bruce Lee? What do you got going on?
My life. Oh my God. No.
Yeah, because we got to kill time till fucking the host gets back.
He's back.
I don't want any dead air.
Okay.
So what are you doing? Like,
what am I doing?
I'm looking at this. I'm supposed to look at the camera, but I'm looking at you. So what's going on? Are like you living in London?
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's back? Thanks for joining us. Like wow, what a silly Negro.
Dropping all kinds of racial epithets and shit while I was gone.
Exactly. He's known me for fucking 14 years, so fucking exactly. Yeah, drink your tea, because that's what you people do.
Oh my God, it went up my nose.
Oh, yeah, well done.
It went up her nose. Speaking of nose, dude, I could, I haven't done blow in like 10 years, but like 9, or I could go for a real right now. She's gonna, oh, Jesus Christ. Are we getting out the fucking Kleenex now? Because the Asian, oh wow,
she's blowing her nose. You blow your nose, I blow my nose.
You need to toughen this bitch up. Fucking, we can't have her fucking, 8 fucking aprons I wasted on this fucking
giving
guy.
me 10 films. Okay, I'll do my homework, and then that will hold.
You remind me that the Goodfellas, they got shot. Don't let them in the building. We got 8 fucking aprons you wasted on this fucking guy.
She never seen Goodfellas before.
Oh, okay.
I know. You have like about maybe 2 cool points left before he completely disowns you. So you have to watch something.
Yeah.
Okay. So of the 10 films, Jonas, I want you to pick the one that you want to have a conversation about next week, and it cannot be Roadhouse. It has to be.
Goodfellas.
Has to be something a bit more significant than that. Goodfellas? All right.
Goodfellas.
It's a gangster film.
Okay.
I like it. Sorry.
Cool.
It's quality
Goodfellas.
shit.
You have to watch Goodfellas.
The thing of it is, and I see this a lot of times with music, and a lot of the younger kids that are in their 20s or whatnot that are listening to like hip hop, and a lot of times I want to stop them and say, do you know what packing a Mac in the back of the act means? And they're like, no. Do you know what this means? That means I'm like, you're hearing all these references and all of today's music that you don't have a fucking clue what they're saying because it's in reference to music from like the 90s or whatever. So with film,
well, dude, you and I were lucky enough to go through to grow up with the pioneers like Run DMC and shit. Like, we had access to it, but for her, yeah.
Films,
now these fucking kids listen to this bullshit. Fucking yo, motherfucker, chick, motherfucker, chicken, motherfucker. Like,
that's a dope ass track, dude. Anyway, so
and they fucking.
My point was the point that I was getting to so slowly was that you're probably seeing a lot of films now that make reference to Goodfellas, or even like memes, just all kinds of stuff. I guarantee you'll be like, oh shit, that's where that's from. Yeah. Because I was watching something the other day. I think it was like Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. And I never read Alice in Wonderland, and it just wasn't a film that I would have seen as a kid. Yeah. And it was
just taking some kind of mushroom.
Yeah. So I was like, this movie's fucked up, but while I'm watching it and they might have said this or that, and I was like, oh, that's where this is from, so then I got it. So that's how like Goodfellas is definitely, it's full of those type of references. So when you watch it, you'll see.
Or like Wayne's World. Even Wayne's World has that reference from Officer and Gentleman.
Yeah.
It's Farley like, why don't you just quit? Because I got no place else to go.
But
Miyuki has no idea what movies we're talking about.
That's all right.
She's only-
I do.
She's probably
Like
seen
Richard
2 movies.
Gere,
She's probably
right?
seen The
Yes.
Avengers
Yeah,
and
you
Frozen.
see?
Yes, Richard Gere. She
Richard
just called
Gere.
you out, man. She called you out like when I said you didn't know any
Did
black
she just
stuff.
know who Richard Gere is?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, she's probably supplying them gerbils because her people eat them, and then fucking they
Wow.
supply
Don't eat gerbils.
Richard
You
Gere
gonna let
with
this fool
gerbils.
get away with this shit?
No.
Check that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Miyuki.
fucking come on. The
I
gloves are
watched
up.
Top Gun,
Oh,
so
come
leave
on,
me
Bruce Lee.
alone.
She just told you like the most golden thing ever. Did you hear what she just said? She's just told
Well, I
you
didn't-
that
I
she
didn't hear. I'm
did something
busy
that
drinking.
I haven't even done.
I watched Top Gun.
What did she do?
I know Goose.
What'd she say? Did she just make a Top Gun reference?
She says she watched Top Gun. She knows Goose.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck Goose is or who Goose is.
Oh, okay. Okay, now, Vaughn, you're dead to me. Miyuki's not my hero.
Good.
As
long as you love her, that's all that matters.
I love her long time. So
Japanese people don't
Top
talk
Gun
like
is probably
that.
the greatest movie of all time. We all know this.
God.
And the fact that you've
It
never
crushed
seen
me.
it makes me really like, because like you could have got the part in the Top Gun movie.
You
like
know
you could have
what?
been
I
Sundown.
wasn't- I
That was
wasn't-
they had the token black guy.
I wasn't acting back then, but I wasn't really.
I wasn't either.
wasn't
I
a
was
big
acting like
Tom-
Tom Cruise, dude. I will put a fucking photo up on the Facebook page of our podcast of me in my. I had the Maverick jacket and all shit. And I'll tell you guys this. Check this out. In San Diego, do you know the scenes from Top Gun where Goose is playing the piano and he's sitting at the bar and all that
Yeah.
bullshit?
I'll just walk
Okay,
away now.
With
That
Wi-Fi.
bar
About
is
Top Gun.
still there in San
Oh
Diego.
my God.
It's still there. It's called the
Aw.
Kansas City Barbecue, and every time I'm in San Diego, I go there, and you can sit at the bar where Maverick's
Oh.
at, and it's all the pilots from that airbase around there. They come there and they sign the wall and all that shit. It's way rad. It's
Oh,
so
that's
awesome.
So cool.
Yes. So,
Did they have the piano?
in 2003, my
Yeah.
first time, well, actually my second time to San Diego, but anyway, my uncle, I was like, I want some bar. He's like, oh, go to the Top Gun bar. You're a Top Gun fan. I'm like, oh my God, that's where they filmed the Top Gun, right?
Yeah.
So we go to the Kansas City Barbecue,
Yeah.
and the jukebox is there, and like the bar, it's all this, it looks like the movie.
Oh damn.
So we're sitting at the bar,
Yeah.
and I go to the jukebox to
Yeah.
play "You've Lost That Loving Feeling,"
Mm-hmm.
of course, because I'm a fucking dumb, stupid tourist, and I put my money in the jukebox and it doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
So I go back to the bartender and I'm like, "Hey man, I put some money in the jukebox and it's not working." He's like, let me guess. Did you put $1 in it and you want to hear "You've Lost That Love and Feeling"? Oh, that's so fucking original. You know why the jukebox doesn't work? Because I don't want to hear that fucking song anymore. Because every fucking tourist comes here and plays a fucking stupid song. So fuck you and
Whoa.
fuck "You've Lost That Love and Feeling." And I'm like, okay, I'm like, I get it. Like, he broke the jukebox, but the bar is still there.
Yeah.
I was just there last year.
Ooh.
It's like you can sit in the same stool that Tom Cruise sat in. And they got all this Top Gun paraphernalia.
Yeah.
You can
and
sit in
it's
Tom
so fucking
Cruise's
rad.
shit. Wow, that must be some old ass shit. Oh, you meant
Dude,
bar
it's
stool.
fucking dude, it's
Dude.
rad. You need to come back here and we can go there. And Miyuki,
Mm.
have you ever been to America?
Yeah.
She
Okay,
told you
have
she
you ever
loves
been
her
to-
some Popeye's chicken.
I love Popeye's.
Oh, that's right.
chicken.
All right, she does like Popeye's chicken and black guys. That's why she's here.
Yeah.
But here's the deal.
I'm here for the chicken.
When you get back here, we're going to the Top Gun bar called the
Okay.
Kansas City Barbecue. Shout out to those people.
Yay.
And we are going there. The food is awful.
How many
Don't get
times
me
have
wrong,
you
the food's
said,
fucking awful there.
how many times have you mentioned that fucking place? I have to start tagging them in now, and they're not going to want to send us chicken or nothing. They better at least let us in for free.
Yeah.
Is there a
Can
Well,
couple-
dude, there's
send
no
us
cover there.
Popeyes?
But the place is rad. It's kind of like like when you're into a movie and you get to go to the place where they shot the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool.
Yeah.
Like in London. Like I can't wait to go to I don't know.
You'll probably go
What do you shoot there?
to
Monty Python?
Harry Potter Studios. It's actually where we're shooting that pilot. Is at Harry Potter
Yeah.
Studios. Yeah.
I'm sounding my ignorance right here. Fucking
I never even
but,
seen a Harry Potter film. Ooh.
Ooh.
I've not and oh there's another thing. The
And I've-
Avengers
and
is
I've
all the
never-
rage.
And I've never seen
Yeah.
Avengers, and I've never seen an episode of. Take a
I've-
guess.
Friends?
Well,
Never
yeah,
seen
fuck
any
Friends.
Avengers bullshit.
Oh, fuck Friends, but that's old news. But Game of Thrones, I've never seen that either.
Okay.
I've never seen any of that shit, dude. And check this out.
No, but see,
All
no,
that
hold
Avengers
on. So exactly what you do to Miyuki, like 80% of people in society aged like, I don't know, 25 to 35 would respond to both of us the exact same way. You've never seen Game of Thrones? Like, are you insane? That's how people talk to me. So,
Okay, no.
okay.
There's a huge difference between Roadhouse, Top Gun, Goodfellas, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, fucking Cheech and Chong's next movie,
No,
Nice Dreams.
I gotta check
no,
you on
no,
Cheech
no,
and
because
Chong. Fuck those films.
there's
That
certain
is
movies you're just
very-
supposed to see before you graduate high school,
Yeah,
and
if you
The
went to high
Avengers and
school
Game
in
of Thrones is not
the
one of them.
80s.
High school in the States.
No,
Yeah.
it's just there's certain movies that you are supposed to see before you graduate high school that are like Caddyshack and Animal House. Those are Americana. Game of Thrones, Avengers are not Americana.
You're
That's
like-
my argument.
I think I've diagnosed you with a non-professional clinical diagnosis of your situation.
Oh yeah, I'm
sir.
sorry. Make
think-
sure you post your medical degree on your Facebook
I think,
page there.
I think you're stuck in a time bubble, and you wish it was like 1990.
Fucking right I am,
free
and I'll
for,
tell you
like,
this right now.
Ever.
No, because the Avengers, Game of Thrones, and this other bullshit is not Americana. It's just not. It's
Where's your MAGA
movies
hat?
are fun to.
MAGA. Where's your hat? What do you mean
How
Americana?
the fuck can you compare me to fucking
What
one of
does
these idiots that
Americana
fucking root for
mean?
Donald Trump?
What the fuck does that have to do with the films? I'm lost.
You said a
Enlighten
mega
me.
hat. What the
Yes.
fuck is that all about?
What does Americana and films have to do with Game of Thrones?
Okay, I'll tell you what's Americana.
I'm lost.
Fucking
Enlighten me. That's all I'm saying. Share with me.
Caddyshack,
Yeah.
the Beverly Hillbillies,
Yeah, that
Good
was, that was
Times.
funny shit. You probably never seen that.
The Jeffersons, All in the Family,
Yeah,
The
but those
Cosby
are,
Show.
Yeah, but those are comedies.
Cheers.
They're all
Night
comedies.
Court.
Game of Thrones is.
Okay, I'm talking about movies too. But you're talking about like the Avengers and fucking Game of Thrones like it's some sort of fucking. It's not Americana. It's fucking just some sort of fucking fad.
But it's a huge guy. It's got an enormous
Because people are
pop
fucking
culture,
stupid.
Following. And not
Yeah,
everything
that's great.
that
That's
not
pop
everything
culture.
that was cracking in the 80s or 90s or whatever was all Americana type stuff. There were shows that and even films that were popping that had nothing
Okay,
to do
okay,
with
fuck the shows then. I'm not even talking about the shows anymore. I'm talking about the fucking movies. Stripes,
right.
Caddyshack,
Yeah.
fucking
So then
Spinal Tap.
So then by your that's not Americana. How can you put Spinal Tap in there? They're a British band.
holy fuck, dude. If you want to talk about Spinal Tap, okay, hey, we're Spinal Tap. We're from the UK. You must be from the USA. Fucking, here's the deal.
How is that Americana? I'm lost. So you're losing me again.
Because all the guys in it are from America,
Yeah,
and
portraying
plus
British
it's the greatest
actors.
fucking American film ever. And like Goodfellas and Top Gun and The Godfather are just things.
Oh, I
If
love
you
them.
grew up in America, you should have seen before you graduate high school.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Avengers and Game of Thrones aren't good movies. I think that I've never seen them, but like I think that they're probably like they have their niche and everything. Oh, that's great. That's a great film and everything, blah blah. What I'm saying is they do not belong classified with that shit.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like-
who's
like-
classifying them with those though. I'm not. I'm definitely.
You are, motherfucker. You're fucking calling me out and saying I'm fucking not fucking American.
I
And I'm
just
gonna
say-
build a wall
God damn it.
around my fucking guest room here. Fucking, you can't come in here anymore.
That's not what I fucking said. You fucking.
Yeah, you did,
I
motherfucker.
Said, I said us not knowing about Game of Thrones and whatever other show I said is a parallel to how you see Miyuki not knowing Caddyshack and these other films. For her,
No,
her-
because Game of
her-
Thrones is not like, to me, Goodfellas, Top Gun, The Godfather, and shit. It's
I
like
know, but-
baseball.
but to
It's
you,
just part of our culture.
There's way more people that have seen Game of Thrones than have seen any of those other.
Yeah, but
films.
Those are the people you don't want to hang out with. That's my point. Fucking, they're fucking douchebags. Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
They're
If
the
somebody
ma-
says they've
they're
never
the
seen Goodfellas, but they've seen
vast
Game of
majority.
Thrones, they're not to be trusted.
Maybe they don't
You
like
know what I'm saying?
gangster
Come on,
films.
think about it.
Maybe their
They're not-
family
you
was.
can't tr- I mean, I don't
Maybe
give a
their
fuck.
family was
When we
killed.
finish our
Maybe their
broadcast
family
today,
was
when we
killed by
finish
the
this fucking
Capone
episode, I'm
family.
gonna go outside and be like, "Hey, you seen Game of Thrones?" And some kid's gonna be like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Hey, you seen Goodfellas?" He'll be like, "No," and I'm gonna fucking kick him in his fucking dick.
But those are
because
like
fuck that.
3 decades apart. How can you say that you have this expectation to have seen something that was out in the theaters before you were even a twinkle in the eye between 2 people at an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert? You know, so that's not.
Oh, now you want to bring Earth, Wind, and Fire? Now you want to go? Oh, there they go. There they go.
There they go.
Oh,
Every
there they
time
go.
you're going to
Every
talk
time
about
I talk
boxing.
music, every time I talk about boxing,
All right, have you seen
white people
Coming
want to
to
bring
America?
up Joe Louis.
Yeah.
All right,
Rocky
so that's what
Marciano.
we're talking about,
Okay.
the barbershops.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
She's seen
Did
it.
she not get that
Well,
reference?
she saw it, but I don't know if she caught the reference because we didn't really do it justice. So it's not like, you know.
Sorry, I watched it in Japanese dub.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got to be different.
Yeah.
That's got to be different.
So, is your favorite band the Vapors?
Who are the,
Miyuki?
who are the Vapors?
No, who are they?
Wow. They're the ones that sing that song, I think I'm turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese,
my
I really think
God.
so.
Oh. Do you know what that's? Oh, of course you know what that song's about. But anyway.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I tell you what.
So
Even
what
the
kind of
dog
topics
is like-
you got for us so we can like push forward because we're halfway through this
Well-
podcast. We haven't talked about anything today.
No, we just
we're already
argue the whole
20
time.
minutes
It's been
in.
fun.
No one said shit about shit. We kind of just
We
went
did.
in.
It's actually been kind of fun.
I left it for a few minutes,
I
and
will
God
tell you
only
this.
knows what happened while I was away.
Oh, that's for
So
you to listen
I know.
to
So when I'm
later.
editing this shite later. Anyway,
Well,
Mhm.
I got a few things that pissed me off. You know the NFL
is this a whiskey
draft's
rant?
going on this week?
Oh, it's a Budweiser rant.
Um,
Sorry.
No, I don't have a whiskey rant yet, but
Okay.
the NFL drafts this weekend.
Mhm.
It's been going on, right?
Mhm.
Check this out, dude. My
He's
old
not
French
talking to you,
teacher.
He's just talking to me because he said dude, so that
Okay.
means.
Yeah. So I get interrupted by the black guy. See, the Asian people, they know their role. They submit and they, you want, yeah, okay, yeah, $40, okay.
Yeah, you.
My
submit,
French
yeah, we
teacher-
were the ones that were slaves. Anyway, listening.
Which ones? The Asian ones or the black ones?
Yeah, you
Like-
didn't capture as many of them as you did of us. was
Yeah,
like,
well,
hold
I
on
ain't
a
captured
second.
nobody because last I checked, I got to fucking clean my own fucking kitchen. It pisses me off. But my French teacher in high school, the one I went to Paris and London with, and her son Brandon was my classmate. His nephew is Will Greer, the quarterback from West Virginia. I don't know. You probably heard of him, right? Will Greer got drafted
No, I don't want.
by the Carolina Panthers. So
Sweet.
the kid
It's my team.
grew up in Charlotte,
Cool.
goes to fucking West Virginia, and then now he's with the hometown team, which I thought was really awesome. He got drafted, I think, in the second round. He's going to back up Cam Newton and probably be bred to be his, because Cam Newton's getting up there, right? In age.
Cam Newton's not even 30 years old, dude.
No shit. I thought Cam was like in his 30s.
No.
But anyway, Cam Newton's a big motherfucker. We saw him at the Vons in San Diego, dude. That's a fucking big boy.
Yeah, Cam Newton's.
But anyway,
a monster, dude.
that's my little draft story. I thought it was really cool that my friend's nephew got drafted by the Panthers' hometown team.
Dope.
That's
Congratulations.
Yeah, shouts to.
Yeah, that'd be
Woo-hoo.
What's his name?
like you getting drafted by the Lions, you know?
Well, I was. Gonna
or me
go-
getting drafted by.
I was gonna play on go to their. They had like a squad that you could try out to be on the team. Ages ago, I knew their quarterback, their backup quarterback. He was under Joey Harrington, I think. Mike. McMahon, I think. Anyway, he used to work out at my gym, so he's always like, "Yeah, come down if you want to, run." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, no,
Run.
I was supposed to be drafted by the Bears
Now
for
he's
the
just taking
past
the
30
piss.
years.
Fuck off. Anyway, so Cam Newton's 6'5", dude, 245 pounds. He'll be 30.
Dude, we saw him at the checkout at the Vons, and I was elbowing the squad. I'm elbowing her, and she's like, "What? And I'm like,
Cam Newton,
and she's like, "Who's Cam Newton?" And I'm like, "The fucking quarterback from the Panthers."
Oh, man.
And dude, he's a huge motherfucker.
Yeah, he's
he's
a
like
big
what,
guy.
6'5", 265?
Yeah, he'll be 30 in May, so he's almost 30, but he's not.
Okay, so he's got what,
You're
a
May
couple
as
years
well?
left in him.
July.
Oh, July. Yeah.
So what do you think right there? Let's talk about that.
Brady's-
What do you think? If they
Brady's-
drafted,
Brady's 40 and still playing. I know he's an anomaly. I get it.
That's what I'm saying. He's a
But
freak.
I get it, but I mean, in today's day and age of training, athletics, diet, physical therapy, I think we'll start seeing a lot more players play into their 30s because they
Well,
definitely
the thing
will
is,
be able to.
Tom Brady doesn't take a lot of hits.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cam Newton, the refs.
Cam Newton takes a ton of hits.
But Cam runs.
And the way Cam Newton plays, the way he runs, he takes a
runs.
ton of hits.
So it's kind of his fault.
So, Tom Brady is protected by the owner that takes a lot of hits at the massage parlor.
Good for him.
Which,
if I were a billionaire,
Miyuki can probably chime it. She can probably chime. It's probably her cousin that jerked off Robert Kraft at the Asian massage parlor. I'm just saying. And can I get a discount?
So many points with our minority groups. They probably.
You have no idea how many people I'm pissing off.
This
today.
is always when I have to turn on the @jonasgarvin.com so they know to immediately. Oh
no, it's fine. I don't.
Now is when you want to send your tweets, and this is where you want to send them
get
to.
Hate mail.
Not to me.
I get hate mail all the time anyway. And the thing is, remember a time when you didn't get offended by fucking all this bullshit, with the All in the Family and Don Rickles and all that shit? It's crazy to me that people get offended by this shit.
But it's the young people, man. We're the people that made these people the people that they are.
Exactly.
So we have no one to blame but ourselves. We had all this new technology coming up, computers and internet and chat rooms, and we didn't know what to do with any of this shit.
We got chat rooms.
Exactly, right? Chat rooms. I've chat rooms, right? Yeah. So we had all this new shit. We didn't know. It's just like the Twitters and the Facebooks now.
Yeah.
It's like we have all this stuff, and they don't really know how to do anything with it because we've never really had anything like this before.
Yeah.
So it's like the only platform or medium that you can actually have an exchange with someone that you've never met before
without any consequence. Right. I mean, dude,
and
we used to have to Miyuki, what year did you graduate?
From high school or university? High school.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was talking
to something. You went to college.
2007.
You the smarty out there.
I'm
gonna go with high school.
Okay, 2007.
Because what year did you graduate? The high school, not the university.
2007.
What did you say? I'm sorry. You just speak up.
2007.
Still.
Okay, 2007.
Yeah.
Okay, 2007. You graduated the high school. Vaughn and I graduated what? 93.
He's not on.
Oh, did he run off?
No, he's right here. 93. Did you graduate in 93?
Oh yeah, Vaughn. Look at this. What a silly Negro. So.
I'm just trying to get her lit properly. Sorry. 91. I graduated late. I graduated January. It's supposed to be 91, but
because
too much
you were held back.
And I didn't finish.
Those people aren't good readers.
I didn't know. Actually, had my English credits already done before I even got to my senior year. See, that's how good of a reader I am, bitch. I didn't have a.
Now you said bitch.
An elective credit or something stupid. So I was already taking art classes at university level when I was still in high school. So, it was just something dumb.
That's really good. And
what I missed? Did I double Dutch me into some shit and I sat down
What's
and you're
funny
hey.
She graduated the high school in 2007.
Yeah. So
she doesn't have any idea what it's all about to go to high school in the 90s.
Good for her. I wouldn't want to go to high school in the 90s. The 90s sucks. There's mosquitoes.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. And plus, the cafeteria food that we had in my high school was fucking bomb as shit, dude.
Did you get tater tots?
I grew up in the South.
Oh.
We had tater tots. We had chicken and dumplings. We had fucking Salisbury steak. We had all sorts of good shit. It was fucking rad.
We left campus to go to lunch. We never ate at school.
No, we ate
freshman year.
Dude.
We did, but after that.
And we couldn't wait to fucking go to lunch, dude. It was so awesome. All homemade Southern soul food, dude. It was so rad.
We used to have to sneak off campus, actually, because only if you were a senior were you allowed to leave for lunch.
Yeah.
So we used to you had to sneak out to the parking lot. We had a parking lot attendant. He'd sit at the end. His name was Jack, and we used to call him Jack in the Shack. And we'd have to sneak past.
Was he in a box?
Yeah, he was. He literally was in like this little cement, little 4x4 cubicle, like with a chair. But anyway, so we would sneak out into the parking lot, and then you would get into the trunk.
Yeah.
And then like drive off, and then. He'd see your lunch passes and he'd let you leave. But if he saw you, he would, and usually you knew who the suspect people were. And he'd be like, yeah, you got to open your trunk. And you'd be laying in the trunk of the car. And then you get suspended and you couldn't,
So you were pulling the drive-in shit from like the movie Grease. You're putting people in the trunk of the car.
Flat out, dude. We totally were. And don't tell me you didn't see Grease, Rush. You got to go right now. I'll cut your mic off right now.
Okay, wait, that's another
Grease?
one.
Hold on a
Have you
second.
seen
She's
Grease?
lying. I can tell she's lying because she's giving me a look. I know she's never seen Grease. She's never seen it.
Wait. I'm
That's
sorry.
Americana.
I must have not heard you correctly.
I know.
Miyuki, you've seen Grease, right?
She ain't never seen Grease. I even went around and backlit her hair to make her look like amazing. And
Holy shit,
And
dude! You've never seen fucking Grease?
That's your film, so you're gonna have to. So is it film Grease or Goodfellas?
You know what? As punishment,
Take a breath.
she's gonna have to watch them both this week.
Fair enough.
How the fuck
I-
have you never
I
seen
will-
Grease? I thought that was like.
I will co-sign that shit.
Oh man.
And
Yeah, no, I mean like, Grease is the word. Like
Yeah.
that's. I thought you couldn't get out of like junior high without seeing
in America,
Grease,
in America,
even if you don't like it or not.
See, but that's just the
Well-
thing. This is the thing. This is your white privilege.
What are you
You're
fuck-
exercising it
fuckers
right
doing
now.
over there,
You're
dude?
exercising your white privilege right now, and you don't even realize it. That's how deep that shit is ingrained in your fucking.
Dude,
in
I
your
tell you what,
mindset,
I'm
in
not
your
exercising
psyche.
anything
You
today.
are.
It's Sunday. I don't
No.
exercise anything.
All
I'm
right.
not going to the gym. What I'm exercising right now is my right to tell Miyuki Sabuki to fucking watch something other than Bruce Lee films.
See?
You need to fucking watch Grease.
Right. So where does the line, man, you come straight out of a comic book, come from? And that's not even Japanese, so Miyuki wouldn't even have known this line. See, that's a
I
classic.
probably don't know this.
That's the classic Bruce Lee line, man. That's Black Belt Jones in Enter the Dragon, right? When he gets murked by Han, the owner of the island. You will come to fight Bolo. Tell me you don't know that shit. Yes.
I don't know that.
Oh, see? See? You would get your ass whooped if you was in my circle and didn't know that. That's a classic Bruce Lee line, and now I've got to drop
You don't have a circle. You live in London. What circle do you have in Detroit? Yeah, I can
Miyuki's my
fucking see
circle.
my.
She's my
ass
only
getting
only
whooped.
friend in London. Her and some hooker I see every other Thursday.
Speaking of which, speaking of London, do I have to buy an extra ticket to the fucking game? How many people are going to the game?
What do you mean extra ticket? I've got actually.
Well,
I don't talk to him.
it's going to be me, you, your chick, my chick, Miyuki. You want to go to the football game? See the Bears kick the shit out of the Raiders?
A woman's going to
How
a
much is
football
that?
game. Those tickets are high as fuck.
Okay, no.
Those
Well,
tickets-
dude, we're coming over there.
They're
I don't
like
care what they
$100.
cost. We're coming. We're
$100.
flying all the way across the goddamn
no,
ocean
fair
in
enough.
October.
There's no problem with going. I'm just saying that they're not like going out to dinner. You know, like we can go to. We
Well,
can
no,
go,
dude,
We can go to
you
a
know what the
soccer
thing is?
game or a rugby for like $30 I would guess, about
Yeah.
30-40 bucks for a rugby or a.
Well,
or a
guess
soccer
what?
match.
I don't want to go to a soccer game or a rugby fucking game. I'm going
Me
over
neither.
there to
I'm
see
just
the
saying.
Bears play the Raiders. And the only reason I'm going, usually I would never go to a Raiders game, but
Mhm.
I know that their fans can't afford to go to Europe, so I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
You'd be
It's gonna be
surprised,
cool,
man, because
like-
when I went to the Detroit Atlanta game, there was mad because it's who's the home team in the Chicago game.
I think I want to say it's the Raiders.
Well, then you're gonna have a mad Raider contingency here. I promise you. You're
No,
gonna be
yeah,
so
that's fine.
Annoyed by
Any
these
Raider
fans.
fan
They're
that can
gonna be
afford
there.
to go to Europe, I'm fine with. They're not
Yep,
going to be degenerates like
Oakland is the
fucking-
home team. Yep.
Okay, great. That's fine.
Don't get arrested over here. I'm telling you,
any
it's
Oakland
not like
fan-
back home, dog. I'm telling you right now.
Here's the thing.
It's not.
Yeah. No, I will not go to a Raider game anywhere in the continental U.S. or Canada or Mexico. I'm not doing it because those fans are like die-hard fans. They're fucking degenerate animals.
Well, they're coming in force, bro.
Like
I'm just telling you. When I went to the Atlanta,
it's
was
like
the
Philadelphia.
Yeah, exactly. The Atlanta was the home team, and the fucking Wembley was full of people from Atlanta. I almost got into a fight with a guy, and I'm like, dude, just chill out, bro. I'm like, I fucking live here.
See, the thing
I'm
is,
just gonna
dude, the
get home.
homies
You're
in
going.
Atlanta have a little more money than the homies in Oakland. That's all I'm gonna say. They can afford to go to Europe.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, my point is there's going to be a lot of Oakland fans here. I guarantee you that
That's great.
Making the plans.
But I'll tell you what.
On sale yet, so I don't know how much they cost.
Well, I'm gonna get tickets. Just let me know how many I need to get. I will get them.
4 tickets. You're not going to need to get more than 4. So,
well, does Miyuki want to go? Do you want to go, Miyuki? See fucking American football? Do you want to watch me gamble and fucking drink, or what the fuck?
This is epic. You should come. We'll sort it out. We'll discuss this offline. People listen to podcasts. Don't give a shit
no, she doesn't want to go because they don't have fucking sushi and fucking sake at the fucking game.
No, they actually have. They have dope sushi at the. But this is at Tottenham Spur. Fucking. It's not at Wembley where I went. This is Hotspur Stadium.
That's north.
Yeah, where's that at?
Tottenham.
That's northeast.
Hey Google, where's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
See, you can't get your shit together to fucking talk with me overseas, but you can talk to your fucking Siri. I had all these topics I wanted to talk about. We'll do them next Sunday.
No, I told you what you got. You still got like half hour. What's up? What are your topics?
Check this out. You know as well as I do that you get a part in something and then it just goes away. So a few years back, I get this part as the killer in this movie called The Dweller.
You booked the job. You mean acting?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right on.
And they call me and they're like, "Hey, here's the." They email me with a script. I was supposed to be the killer in this horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
We shoot the trailer up in Big Barrel and shit, right?
Sweet.
Yeah, it was great. I'm like, I'm the killer, and the concept of this horror movie was very original. Let me see if you've ever heard this before. 6 friends go camping in the woods, and there's an escaped mental patient that happens to be on the loose with a hatchet.
Sweet.
I know what you're saying. You're like, wow, nobody's ever done that before. But anyway, they're going to shoot this film, and they call me, and they're like, yeah, blah, 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 you're about the part, blah, blah, blah. This is like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It just goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of things in LA do, projects, whatever. It just goes away. Like they call me, like, yeah, and then all of a sudden it just goes away. All of a sudden I see on IMDb that they're filming now. They got a new guy to do this. They got a whole new cast, all this shit, fucking. I don't get the fucking gig. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, that's just the story of this fucking town.
You should be used to that by now. I mean, you've been in that.
No, I am used to it. But when they call you and say it's your part,
I don't give a shit.
Here's the script.
Fuck that. I've learned not to even consider anything until I have a contract in front of me. Until I put my signature
as
on
have
the paper,
I.
Fuck off. I don't care. I'm happy.
And speaking of that, I signed a contract with these people.
Right. Yeah.
I've signed a contract with these people
then you
years ago.
Get your money
and then, well, and here's the deal. Right around that time, a cooking show pops up that these people hit me up. They want somebody that can build stuff and can cook. Right. And you know me, that's my forte, right? Yep. I Skype with them from New York. They send me a fucking shoot schedule. They send me the contract. They send me a fucking check. They send me all this shit like, hey, we're going to start shooting, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it just goes away. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This business sucks so fucking bad. Come here, sweetie. I bet you just shit piss or
paid, though, right? I don't even
no,
care.
only if the show goes. I sign a contract for $5,000 an episode, but if you don't shoot an episode, you don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? So this, I mean, it's just kind of part of the whole business. It's like, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it's the business we chose. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. It happens. It happens to me quite often. so I don't even think about it really anymore.
Yeah.
I remember I had a job when I was
Well,
in
but the thing
LA.
is, like, no, I don't wait by the phone. It's like you go audition, you go to the callback, blah 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 blah. But when somebody calls you personally and says, "Hey, it's your show, it's your part. We start shooting next week. We're gonna give you a call with details," and then you don't get a call, and then they don't answer your calls. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know what?
sucks,
That's
but I mean,
that's the shows.
it happens. It doesn't surprise me or anything like that. I mean, it would make
You
me
know what I'm
happy,
saying?
but
So
it's-
whatever. Come on, Wrigley.
it
Come
is
on,
what
get
it
up here,
is.
baby.
I've never gotten
Yeah,
a
it's
job and not gotten paid though. Once I had signed a contract though, I don't know who's.
Oh, dude,
who's
I've
contracts
signed the
together.
contract on that movie and that cooking show. And the thing is, the contract was per episode or per movie. But if you're not shooting the movie or episodes,
Yeah, no, I guess
then
that makes
they don't
sense.
have to
Well,
pay.
obviously they're not going to pay you out, but they still should. I don't know. My contracts are usually negotiated like that, but I've never done an episodic TV show. Well, actually, until now, which is yeah. So we'll see.
But did you have something like an equity or like SAG-AFTRA where you can show them your contract?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. You sign a contract saying they're going to pay you for your work, but if they don't work you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we don't make the show, they don't have to pay you. If they don't make the movie, they don't have to pay you. So, it's just a shit business, man.
That's fun. It's a great business. All businesses have an element of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Don't get me wrong.
That is just the shit that we deal with.
Yeah.
And
when you get a Bud Light commercial and you work 8 hours and you make a fucking shit ton of cash for doing nothing, and the checks just come rolling in,
it's great, right?
So it's fucking. It's like, well, this is the best business ever.
Yeah, of course. We can't just.
We win some, lose some.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can't focus on the.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's.
Keep it pushing.
Should we
there's
talk
no
about
business
castings?
It's like show business.
Yeah.
It's fucking
You
rad.
ever worked in a casting office before? Because I know you.
Ooh.
I know you were saying. I know it was somebody else that was telling me about that.
I only worked as an agent, and I have insight to casting in a sense of no. I would say no. Yeah, that's not a proper thing. So
well, it's just. I mean, like you said, it works both ways, dude. It's like fucking. It's so awesome when you book something, and all of a sudden, every day you go to the mailbox and there's a check in the mail for you doing basically nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean acting.
I was gonna say
because people say acting is hard and like, oh, let's give this guy an Oscar for getting into character. Dude, acting is the easiest fucking thing on the goddamn planet. All you gotta do is fucking. They tell you what to say. They put makeup on your face. They tell you where to stand. All that bullshit. And anybody that says an actor's a genius or is a fucking moron because fucking acting is the easiest fucking thing on the planet.
You know, editing this part out.
It is.
Fuck is he talking about?
It is. It's the easiest shit on the planet.
But didn't we want to talk about casting?
Yeah, you had something last time you said saying you were wanting to talk about.
Yeah, and you were pissed off.
Well, it's along those lines of the auditions we go to. You know, for commercials or TV shows or whatever. It's you know, I found myself on a few auditions were like, oh yeah, you need to like strip down to your boxers and jump around and do this line and this. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing for money? And the only reason we're doing it is because the payoff is so good. Like I just talked about.
Yeah.
There is no other business besides selling dope where you can do so little work to get so much fucking money.
Selling pussy.
You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't happen. And that's why we do the dumb shit we do, the auditions. You know, that's the work. When you get hired for a job, that's the fucking, you know,
that's the bonus.
Benefit of it.
Yeah, it's a bonus for sure. Yeah, we do stuff, but that's part of the job. Yeah. You know?
It's part of the gig, but it's like sometimes don't you realize when you leave an audition, you're like, did I just fucking put myself in a human pyramid with a bunch of guys I don't know? Fucking,
see,
you know what I'm saying? Like you do dumb
so
shit.
You're doing like random, like their marketing departments are far more fucked up. Than here, I guess I don't see that kind of stuff on TV, and I'm not auditioning for that.
I had to be a geisha who jumps out of a cake, to scare Elvis with Elvis Presley
for
like this big commercial.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it, like a product? What product was it? Can you say, or is it?
I'm just gonna say it's like a broadband.
Oh, so internet then.
Yeah,
so
internet.
an internet service provider.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was just like,
Has it been out yet then, or?
No, like I auditioned for it. And
Oh,
I didn't
right.
get it, but it was just like it was one of those things that you came out of is like that was so weird.
Right.
Probably because they were like, "Oh, can you try to be like more Japanese?" Blah, blah, blah.
Man, I was watching something else messed up. What was I watching? What's the guy's name? Fluffy, the comedian, the Hispanic guy.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, I was watching him. He was talking about that because he does a lot of voices.
Okay.
And he was over at Nickelodeon voicing something, and the lady in the booth or on the outside of the booth was asking him if he could make it more spicy or something. So, I was like, wow, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, that's another thing. Like, acting work is the easiest fucking money on the planet. But in my experience, I thought acting was like, oh, this is easy money. And then I started getting some modeling work. Like,
that's way
where they just take your picture.
Way easy.
Way easy money.
Way boring.
Voiceover is the shit.
Yeah,
voiceover and modeling is the way to go.
Now, voiceover is
it's
not. It's fucking, don't say it's easy. We end the show right now.
No, it's easy as fuck.
Fuck yourself right off. There's no
you
way
can show up drunk as
no,
fuck, hungover,
and work that day and never get hired fucking again because you're a problem.
No, I'm telling you, dude. Voiceover and modeling is the way to go.
Anyway,
I did not like.
I don't know. I know a guy that might do that.
What's that?
I was gonna say, Onos aren't an easy thing.
No.
Like if you're doing 5 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, like, why would you not show up to set drunk? You should be drunk. You're gonna be on set because they don't have a bar there. You got to show up drunk.
I got some girls kicked off of a set once for
Really?
being drunk, and this is a messed up story now that I think about it. So, and it's actually was a really weird night.
Okay.
So I'll try and make it as concise as possible.
Yeah.
So I was just doing some background stuff because I didn't have anything to do that night.
Yeah.
You know, we used to have like call-in numbers where they would say we need a white person 6'2", whatever. So it was background for this film.
I'm 6'3".
This background for this film called 1,000 Words, which is like none of us have ever seen it. I promise you, it's an Eddie Murphy film.
Okay.
And he's got like 1,000 words to say before he can't talk anymore or something like that. And he's trying to get this girl, blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'm just working background, and it's shot at the Grove. We shot it over at the Grove, which is like an outdoor, like movies and shopping. And it was at night. So there's these two girls that were getting drunk on set, because we were there. It's real late. Like I don't think our call time was until like 9 p.m.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So they're drinking all night. It's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And this chick starts talking shit to me. Like she was mad because I wasn't hitting on her or something.
What?
And this guy that I was with,
Yeah.
just kind of talking to,
Yeah.
was getting hit on by her friend or something. And I was like, man, bitch, please, get out of my face. And just because I wasn't feeling it, but it doesn't matter. But she got an attitude with me and started yelling and all this shit. So I go and I get this woman. I'm like, this girl's tripping. She starts attacking me verbally. And I was just like, I don't know what her problem is. I know what her problem is. But So she's freaking out and, having a fit. You're getting me kicked off set. And I'm like, you're drunk as shit right now. You need to get out of my face. I don't even know you like this. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story less long, that ends. I go home.
Yeah.
And 2 houses down, the garage door is open. Mind you, it's like 5 a.m., right? It's like the sun is not even really out yet.
Okay.
And I'm walking my dog.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's really strange because that's never open like that.
Yeah.
So I call the police and shit, and here they come. And because I told them on the phone, I don't know if I hear a noise in the garage. I don't know if it's coyotes or not.
Yeah.
Because I lived in the hills, so we had coyotes.
Okay.
Well, when I said to LA police coyotes, they thought I meant people that brought in illegal immigrants.
Smuggle fucking beaners in.
Right, bring the illegals in.
Oh.
Those are coyotes.
Yeah.
Right, so you pay them $5,000 or whatever, and
Coyotes.
they sneak you into the country. So that's what they thought they were coming to engage.
Yeah.
So they're coming in force.
Yeah.
It's like 6 a.m., not even, maybe about 5:30.
Yeah.
So my neighbor comes out.
Yeah.
And he starts talking to me, and I'm telling him that I just came home from working on this film. Ends up his company financed the film, and I was like, you need to get me a line in this film.
Yeah.
Something. I didn't want to say that, but I was like, man, that's really weird. You know how small the world is, and this girl's tripping.
Yeah.
The reason that the garage thing was weird is because the guy that lived in that house had died years ago, so it was his kids that would come there like. Okay. Once a year, and no one ever goes in the house, and the garage was open, so that's why it looked weird. And there was no one inside. Okay. It was weird. I don't know. I know a rather anticlimactic end to my story.
I thought that girl thought it was your house and broke in. And
I'm like, that bitch was sitting on my sofa. No. I could have said some bullshit like that. Okay. Next time I tell that story, that's how I'm going to flip it up. And I'll be like, and the chick was trying to break into my shit, and she was 2 houses down and got arrested. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll make we can do a short film on that. So anyway.
That's creepy.
Yeah, so, random shit happens on set all the time, and it's just part of our gig. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's shit.
Yeah. It sucks.
What's the craziest thing that you've done, Jonas?
What, on set, or just craziest thing I've done in general? Because I don't want to. There's a statute of limitations.
On set. Let's do on set. So
actually, you know what, dude? When I'm on set, it's like when I'm on stage or at the comedy club. It's all business. I mean, y'all know me as a fucking huge party and drunk. Fucking, I do a lot of dumb shit. But Vaughn will tell you, when it comes to work, I'm all business. I don't get fucked up before I go on stage. I don't drink when I'm on set, unless I'm really hungover and I'll have a couple beers before I go. But no, fair. To me, it's all business. I don't fuck around. It's just it's work. And I mean, I've done shows. I remember one time, like probably, I don't know, 12 years ago, I was doing a show down on Sunset at this bar, and I'm sitting at the bar having a beer, because I'll have a couple beers before I go up, you know what I'm saying? Bartender goes, hey, you want a line of Coke before you go up? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah.
Bartender?
So, yeah. I'm like, I do the line of Coke, and I hit the fucking stage, and this is me on stage. Like, I couldn't, like, my tongue was the size of my fucking head. And I'm like, people are paying to see you tell them jokes, and if you're a fucking retarded idiot,
they're going to want their fucking money back.
I mean, I have a couple beers before I go on stage. That's it. But it's all business, man. Yeah. And, if I'm shooting a scene, a commercial, whatever, it's all business. But after we're done working, don't get me wrong. You ask the boys of the comedy, you ask any bartender in Los Angeles or any comedy club around the country, the minute I come off stage, you better have a fucking bowl of whiskey and like a 12-pack waiting, because, and Vaughn will attest this. He's seen my shows before.
Yeah.
I go up, I do my thing, and then I get after it. I get Lindsay Lohan fucked up after I do my set.
I'm imagining a punch bowl of whiskey with the 12-pack.
Yeah. You know what? There are a few establishments in Los Angeles that do sell you a bowl of whiskey if you know the right person. Yeah, you can get a bowl of whiskey.
No way.
Here's to sobriety.
Oh yeah, there's a few of them that I know. Barney's Beanery, the Rainbow, like the place, you can get a bowl. They will give you a fucking goblet of Jack Daniels, which is so rad. And I just got the text message from the warden that she's on her way back with some bratwurst. I've been craving bratwurst for like 3 weeks, dude. And the thing about, you're from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Vaughn is. I've lived in the Midwest a little bit. You know what sucks about LA is you cannot find bratwurst on every corner like you can in the Midwest. Like you go to any sporting event or hot dog cart or whatever in the Midwest, Detroit, Chicago, Milwaukee, You got bratwurst. Hey, we got some bratwurst, you know. Here, but you got to buy them. But she's bringing them home from the doghouse in Burbank. Have you been there yet?
Yet, like I live over there. I've never even heard of the doghouse before. What is it, a restaurant?
Okay, you remember the old Taco Bell by Warner Brothers?
Oh yeah, right at the bottom of my street. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, they used to be Taco Bell, right? Yeah. Now it's called the dog. It's called the Dog House.
No, okay, I get you, because that was like that when I came back there. So it's been like that for a while. I remember it literally not being Taco Bell. And I was just thinking about this a few days ago. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's called the Dog House, and their slogan is the absolute worst. But they spell worst W.
Oh right.
U-R-S-T. Yeah, like worst.
So
like
they're like a more
German
authentic
sausages.
version of that piece of shit, their Wiener Schnitzel that's up the street at the end of the road, right?
Wiener Schnitzel is fucking nasty, dude. That's fucking ghetto as fuck.
I've never been in there, but I just assumed that it was probably the.
I had Wiener Schnitzel one time at a hockey game in San Diego, and it was like eating warm Slim Jims on a bun. You know those you have Slim Jims over there?
Oh yeah.
I know what Slim Jims
Pepperoni.
Miyuki, have you ever had a Slim Jim?
I didn't have it. It's just gross.
No, if you're with a chick and you go to the store and she throws a Slim Jim up on the counter,
then you got to keep her right there. I think if you got a chick that's like, if you're out on a date with a chick and she grabs a Slurpee, that's probably why me and her have been together 14 years. Fucking like she grabs that Slurpee in the Slim Jim. Fucking
no.
Oh, there's like
anal in your future. Slim Jim, you gotta go. It's over. They don't even allow women at this club where we going, so you can't bring them. They have to show up on their own. That's any excuse I can come up with to drop it. Miyuki's probably had it was like.
Have you had a Slim Jim
or Slim Jim and just doesn't want to admit it now because I'm talking shit? But
well, do you guys have 7-Elevens over there?
No,
fuck no.
Just corner shops.
So where do you get your Slurpees?
We don't have Slurpees here.
We get them in.
What do you have
theaters.
for convenience stores? What did she say?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Just party stores. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
They don't sell Slurpees though.
Do you guys have Spencer Gifts?
Do what?
Spencer Gifts. Remember those stores from the mall?
Oh yeah, no. What the fuck does that have to do with fucking Slurpees? What are you talking about?
I have no idea. I'm my Budweiser's kicking in. I'm gonna fucking go lay down, bring home some fucking bratwurst.
Go eat some bratwurst.
We're gonna have to talk about
the show's over anyway, folks.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't even know. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I just all I know is I need to pee.
No idea. And I gotta piss real bad because I've had like 9 beers while I'm doing the show.
We're on the same page. That's what's up. So
no,
Miyuki,
we're not on the same page. You're peeing. You have one shot of fake vodka and you go pee.
That was like 7 shots of fake vodka I had. And for your information, I'm on
Miyuki's sitting there drinking tea. She calls it tea, but we all know it's sake. And she's getting all fucked up. And she's gonna go back to London and pretend she's not Japanese. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. All I know is we're gonna be there October. So both y'all get your guest rooms ready because I'm not fucking around, and you better have full bar.
Awesome.
Your president's coming here. I wanted to talk about that. I completely forgot about Donald Trump will be
okay, well,
so.
That's great. Open up your fucking guest room and let him stay there. As long as he's not here, I got no problem with it.
I don't think he wants to stay.
You know, fucking. So, Miyuki, you got a guest room?
Oh yeah.
I do, but it's a shit guest room.
Or is it? You have an extra drawer? Because I know you people like to sleep in those like drawers.
Yeah. Hey, come on over.
I've seen Seinfeld before.
Here you go.
Cool. Well, make sure that we got an extra drawer. It's got to fit 2 people because I'm bringing the squaw with me. Okay. She's lost some weight, so you don't need the big giant drawer, but like just a like a normal drawer. I'm bringing a brown chick with me, so then we can totally we'll have like all the races covered. There, we got the black guy, the Asian chick, the brown chick, the white guy. We should probably get a couple handicapped people for the show when I'm there.
Do they have to be just physically handicapped, or can they just be mentally handicapped?
Both.
I'm thinking we should go with both. Yay! So,
all right. So we're gonna let you go because I gotta go.
Yeah.
And the show's needs to go. I don't know. What else you got for us? Anything?
Dude. Well, I'm telling you what. All the topics I wanted to talk about today, we'll talk about next Sunday because we just got We were having too much fun today.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take a leak, eat my bratwurst, and take a nap. Watch the Cubs game.
Go
and
get some of that
go
broccoli,
Cubs,
that
and,
garlic broccoli from Greenblots. That's right up the road from yours. Fucking delicious.
I've never had it. But,
Shut up.
But
Get the fuck
I've
out.
only been to Greenblots a couple times, and I didn't like the fact that it was like $27 to get a salmon bagel.
Yeah,
So
well, don't eat the salmon bagel. Go in there. It's the only reason I ever went in there. When I used to work at Crunch, it's a gym across the street. I would only go in there for this. They have like this garlic broccoli. I think it's a cold side dish.
Yeah.
Get that shit taken.
Well, I get my garlic broccoli from Hoy's Walk on Sunset and La Brea. Love you long time.
Try it out and see which one
Miyuki's
you like
cousins
best.
run the joint. I mean, they're Chinese, which is the same thing as Japanese.
It's so cool we
It
don't
ends
have
in
the
E's.
ACLU in this country because they would be fucking this show up.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'd be
It's
right up there with
ACLU.
Richard Snowden or whatever his name is, fucking cuffed up like a motherfucker. But hey, I'll talk to you guys next Sunday,
Cool.
and
right.
had fun talking with y'all.
Yeah.
Peace out. Can't wait to see y'all this fall either. That's gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We'll see you. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Episode
Free pizza and
24,
vodka,
we'll
and we
about-
forgot to talk about the topics I wanted to talk about with all the fans that they sent us stuff.
No, you
And I
forgot to
forgot
talk
we'll talk
about
about
it.
it
Don't
next
be
week,
lumping us into this shit because I prompted you to say what's on your list at least 4 times and you didn't.
I don't. I
say
have it. It's all
shit.
written here too. Like I have it on the phone. It's all written here and everything. It's like, you know what? All right,
Weren't we
fuck it.
talking
All right,
about-
we'll talk to y'all next Sunday.
Okay, bye.
Later.